So we're going to take off that really sharp edge, and we're not actually pushing the fender out. It's actually just taking the lip that's right here and smoothing it, pushing it up so that it doesn't contact the tire. That's the trick here. And DePaul, we have to say DePaul because we have a couple of Bryans here. DePaul was here. He scored us a fender roller, which is actually a really nice one. And whenever he's got it set up, he can show them. So this guy hooks onto the hub. You set this part up, and this is the actual roller that pushes the fender, and you go back and forth. Yeah.
I went to go put mine on a car recently, and it didn't fit over the studs. I was like,
So we're going to see if it fits first. Pull you guys closer so you can see
problem I had never had before.
What we're doing here. Move stuff out of the way. Get a little better shot.
Is
this thing gonna not have enough root travel to actually do this?
It may not.
You can adjust it down, can't you?
This
is
bottomed
adjusted.
out.
That's
to the small
buried?
section. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not enough droop.
I don't
in the
think there's
actual
enough droop
suspension.
on this.
We would have to raise the suspension and load. So we need my wooden baseball bat from the shop.
No, we don't.
Yeah, because
The
that's the only
baseball
thing
bat
that won't-
method works.
That's the only thing that won't hurt the metal and gnarl it up. And it's gentle, and then we don't even have to fully.
Here,
So
just,
where's the four?
I mean, you can try
That's
it.
how I've done every customer's car for the last 10 years. I'm pretty honest. I mean, I do have a fender roller.
So, I mean, we can just
Finish
mark
every job
that.
with the baseball bat, because the fender roller still.
So it's this guy,
Yeah,
and then
yeah. You just use that one. So it's gonna be.
Ooh,
It's so close.
dude, it's so close. It's sad.
can this go?
What if we?
This is adjusted as small as I go.
What if we just unbolt the strut top and let it down some? And if we need to, we can wedge something in. Up
Well, then
there.
you don't have any pressure. All it's going to do is
No, that's
push
what I'm
the-
saying. If we need to, we can wedge in like a plastic block in between
Well,
the strut hat.
Grab the jack stand that's right outside the door, and then we can undo the strut and then hold it from the bottom.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that'll work.
Man, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I thought this section was more adjustable. I thought there were
This
two.
is really adjustable. That's this. This is the smaller setting of this too.
That's odd. Okay.
Well,
So-
this is just a very, very small hub to fender
Yeah.
distance right here.
All right. Yeah, Brian's gonna bring that through, and
A very clumsy glove.
Nick used this on his MD, which is not like it has a ton of.
Droop either, yeah.
I would have been scared to roll those fenders. That was like an almost.
Brian, 2x4?
With aluminum fenders.
just oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay, now comes the fun part. We got to pop the hood though.
Put him right here.
Oh, he's back there. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strap over there though.
Oh, yeah.
So we gotta climb into the car here.
Well, I was gonna say, you can just hand me the strap and I'll do it from this side, but if you're gonna monkey in there. Here, strap me. Why don't you just open the door?
Because the door opening on the lip messes with the structural rigidity of the car and makes everything sketchy. I know the car's caged and it seems insane, but
Just hook it through one of those? No, right,
it's like a
right through there. Yep.
piece of mind thing. I mean,
Now you got the strut tower over here.
the boy.
Are those 10s or 12s?
I guess it'd be
No, there's walls.
Coming up. You're on reverse. So he's gonna drop down onto.
These little, are these lug seats? These are new.
Those are for the roller. I don't know what they are.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why my roller is such a pain in the ass to use. I don't. No, those are long gone.
And
Actually, they
what
probably
is
got- they
this?
Got taken out of the box. The roller probably got taken out of the
Scott,
box.
this is off your axle. I think this is off your old axle.
Snap ring?
Yeah.
Nice. You.
You gross.
Need a flathead, or sorry, Philip.
Phillips
You
head.
gotta take the little metal cover off to get the third nut off.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Coming up. Here.
Oh, I want to do that cover for me. Sure. And I'll take my bolt off. You're not.
Yeah, you will.
So cautious. I would have given myself better access if I really did.
We got the Brian butt cam right now. Yeah.
And you guys don't even have to pay.
Yeah,
Like the Strongly family.
make us that money, Brian. Get us the subscribers. That's what we need. It's a cheap ploy, but I'll take
5,000
it.
more subscribers so I can get my Ferrari to take to Cato Nights. Yeah, 30-day tag still rolling.
It's ready.
That's
Yeah,
supported,
it's
right?
yeah, it's got an eighth of an inch before. No, he's touching now.
Hey, that got us some rain.
Not enough. We'll have to raise the car up still, but he's supported on the bottom.
What's something you can say in bed and at a car meet?
Nice ride.
What's the last time you cleaned it?
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, no.
When's the last time you wiped this thing down?
I know it's small, but it's got good power.
I was just gonna go for the ER trip jump. You're like, it was just 4 feet.
Yeah, when we were cutting the other body in half, Brian's up there with the plasma cutter, bouncing on the one side, trying to get it to split while it's 5 feet in the air.
I was over it. That car was
I-
not gonna cut in half.
I had to yell at him to not die.
I'm up there trying to get the LMR2 to fall in half.
So now we can raise it up.
Yeah. We're trying to do download it.
Yeah. So
Like,
Heads
move
up,
the
Brian.
arms closer together, and I'll go up there. And we'll just get it, and we'll just leave a little sliver down.
oh yeah, all
I
right,
need to take them all the way out.
bring it down. I thought you had the nuts all the way off. All right, here's the ladder. Yeah, those nuts have to come all the way off. All right, more Brian butt cam.
I clear mine out all the
I
time.
don't ever.
Just because I have so many long ones that are like takes up space. I only have a 56.
Yeah, we're all done.
61 gig iPhone. Everyone else is around.
Well, yeah, so I have a 64 gig.
So it's gonna drop all the way out and then not be very located anymore.
Yeah,
I think with the way we're applying force, this is just gonna push on that.
it should. Yeah, because it'll be forced
it's
this
gonna-
way going. Yeah,
That should work.
going the opposite direction. So we're gonna try this.
Delete the photos.
I guess that's why the
If
guys
this
don't.
doesn't work, the baseball map.
Yeah, we'll have to come back with a baseball bat.
I haven't even.
Where'd those seats go?
They're over here.
Wow.
I take photos literally every single thing.
Like that?
Yeah, so the 60-degree
Yeah.
seat has something to sit on.
Customer hits me up, and goes, "There's stereo I'm concerned about." I can go back to the photos and go, well, photos, I see where I did mess something up there. So maybe it's a valid one. That way I'm not like defensive over the phone with people.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
looks
get it.
flat.
Yeah.
We can zoom them on
It's
too.
just an accountability.
Yeah, we want to
For
make them
them
a little
and-
tighter.
You know, then if somebody ever tries
This
to
is
after me, oh,
So yeah, it's gonna do that.
buddy, here's the photos of the ships right now.
yeah,
Or
a little bit more.
the rest of them. Like the Eurus.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I
had
think
those
this
ships
works.
at the top.
Really?
I couldn't remember by the time we were putting the car back together whether
Yeah,
they
that'll
were
do it.
starting the job or not. I looked at photos, they were my document. So it was like just one of those things.
All right.
Yeah, that'll work.
Like a gun.
Excellent.
Where's that?
Right here.
There is no after all. No bats required. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we'll see.
Before we get off the way, let's get an extension cord and a heat gun. I know our paint's already cracked, but let's not hurt our
Yeah,
metal.
no. We've got that
Extension cord over there.
cordless heat gun.
The cordless won't work as well as this guy. If we've got the amps, let's use
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So wherever that yellow cord is over there. No, he'll pop the breaker on that. So that's why we have a separate cord for that. It's
This guy's feet.
that guy who's open. He's on a separate 20 amp.
I'm gonna bridge the ground and come.
You know what?
About stuck my finger between the prongs as I'm plugging it in.
Oh.
Demoed.
Why?
Brian, you know anything about that?
Just demoed the paint division.
What?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
it's in Marysville.
Weird.
He said, yeah, he said Marysville. Some of the actual planters is.
Does this thing work?
Yeah.
I wonder if that was point.
Oh, that just doesn't show up.
I mean, you know, when the tornado hit that way,
Yeah, high and low. See that fender,
We're right by the phone.
that fender is jacked up. But this fender is not.
Good fireball, too.
Huh?
Good fireball. Let's just keep it. We're working right next to the door next to the detail. Let's just
We're
keep
okay.
the door next
We don't have spark, so we'll be all
to
right.
the door.
We're-
Trust it, dude. Do not
Trust me.
it.
Fire extinguisher's over there. It's fine. We're not, nothing's catching on fire, I promise.
Yeah, David's not here.
Exactly. See? That's how it works.
What's the backstory of David's on fire?
Yeah.
Oh.
David uses flame
He's like,
to,
let's get the torch out.
yeah,
Everything.
everything, dude.
Pretty much the reason 7-foot of breaker bar, and if you couldn't get a 7-foot of breaker bar there, you were fortunate. And then if you couldn't get the torch there, you were taking the engine or transmission out.
No, like in order to take the radio out of his car, David would grab the torch first.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
We just did PPF on a splitter, didn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't,
Think he
the
used
torch
you
is
think
here.
used
He
the
didn't
propane torch to lay it over. And
Yeah. get the adhesive to grab. Yeah.
He was just conformed to it.
See, this fender's way more jacked up than the other. No, but I was just comparing the two. That one still looks OEM and brushed.
We really need to work on as soon as he gets back here. It's going to take me an entire 2 days to sand that car in front of it. So we just sanded the whole car because it's already solid base. We don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it blowing up with water-based paint or anything. So we can go 800 grit around the whole car and circle any of the areas that's got cracks. And I'll go around with a die grinder, grind them out, throw them through a Duraglass, walk them flat, and get them primed like the next day. To have it ready to paint in about a week, it'll take like 5 days time total work, start to finish, and then it'll take 2 complete days to paint. And then it'll take 2 complete
Done?
days for everything to dry. So we'll be in it just a touch under 2 full weeks, start to finish. But it's white,
Yeah, and
and it doesn't have to be show car quality. And it's already been body worked on a massive scale.
yeah,
so
keep going, and that thing will press. I think.
Yeah,
And I
don't think it's gonna put too much.
we gotta make a proper video start to finish on filming that, because that is quite a pain on, because it's quite the project for anybody. Yeah, that's doing it.
Yeah, it's working.
Maybe take it up a little bit more so that the bottom of the wheel is actually like able
Out.
to push.
Well,
this lip.
it's still going.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's still on the surface.
yeah, it's almost halfway on there where it needs to be.
Give her the beans. There you go.
That's what I'm like.
This is where I hammered it in further.
Hey, you know, it's ironic that you had me go get that safety stand, because when I was under there, like checking the car out, I had this mental subconscious thought that was just an erratic thought for whatever reason of like, gosh, I hope the car never falls on anybody on live. But in reality, I should be just thinking, I hope the car never falls on anybody. But it's like, I'm more worried, oh, it should be terrible. The car fell off.
It's not it's actually pushing the fender part out and not the lip down.
It'll
It's
get
going
the
to.
lip.
It's going to push the inner fender, which is going to push the entire ham where it's panel bonded together. So it's going to make this more dramatic.
We're not trying to make that more dramatic. We're trying to
No,
just
I
get
know,
rid
but
of
I'm just
that
telling
lip.
you, like, as a factual thing, it's going to happen because of how the panels are bonded together and the way the car is constructed. As we push that,
The important
It's
part
gonna
is
give
it's not
it-
gonna rub though.
right? It's going to give it clearance, but it's going to look really nice when it's done too, because none of the other MR2s like this generation really have probably. Real
A lot of guys have bolt-on flares.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're probably not properly rolling the fenders. They're probably zip sawing them, putting on the goofy bolt-ons.
How far back do you think we're gonna have to go
All
with
the way.
that?
I would
All
go.
the
You think all the way to there?
I would go, Brian. I would go from this body line to this body line. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
They'll scoot right past that.
It was like 50.
I would, yeah, I would go.
Yeah.
700 over 700 horsepower.
Ford is the only company right now that's making a single cab short bed truck. GMC doesn't make a short bed single cab anymore. Chevy doesn't, and either's Dodge.
Really?
Dodge doesn't have one anymore either. And you know what? The truck that you want used
Yeah, that's good.
is about a 2014 or 15. 1500, 392 single cab short bed. That's the truck you want.
And hopefully
as
it
far as
smooths
Dodge
it out.
goes.
We're
It
gonna have,
should. I think they quit making
because the hammering that I did on it before is pretty rough.
So you might be able to get as new as like a 16 or 17, but I do remember them for sure making the 392 and 14 in those trucks. It's the 6.4 or whatever. 392 is great. That's typical Hemi cam.
Yeah, it's going. It's a slow process, but it is going.
More heat.
Yeah, we should definitely get it back.
More heat.
There's much.
What do you have it at?
This thing.
How
What's it go up to?
7? Yeah, not doing 700. Do like 400. It'll be fine.
Why do you have a heat gun that goes to 1100 degrees, sir?
This thing is absurd. I love it. I'm gonna go buy the only DeWalt product I've ever wanted to buy. Harbor Freight needs to make a clone of this with the digital readouts and the temperature. Dude, we should restore a fender flares.
They're actually okay.
There's some great things off.
That'll take the paint off. We don't want to do that.
Wait, on the numbers? No, I won't do it there. Do it everywhere but there. You should know by now. I'm not an undo. Unless it's my pants.
If you're concerned with paint on the plastic parts, you might as well just do this.
What I'm saying is wipe that clean, wipe those clean, and then give them the heat gun treatment so they look nice and new.
All right, that's pretty warm. Maybe don't burn the roller. All right.
Yeah, this thing. Buddy.
The hardest part is the first part where you try and find the distances that are all correct. Once you get everything at the same level,
Yeah.
then it'll roll real easy.
It's also
So
not
like this is out
constant.
further.
Yeah, you have to go looser. When
Yeah.
Yeah, looser and tighter. And then once you get everything at the same level, then it's just
That's why the baseball bat works, because it's got all the different diameters, and you just push it in or pull it out farther and just gently roll it.
yeah.
And this baseball bat's like specifically designated for shop security fender rolling, so I won't
There you
feel
go.
it upset. Oh, but it seems to be doing the job pretty well. We can always go back after the fact with the plastic dead blow and gently bring that edge in now that the fender itself is pushed out some.
Well, that's the only thing we're trying to do is get that edge in, because the edge is the only thing that's cutting it. So we're just trying to put the edge in.
I propose
The edge is part of the support, so I don't really want to do that.
The edge back and then panel blocking it.
This will be
So
plenty.
you seal it.
Yeah.
It's not like we need to get it completely like.
Go take a gander to the other side and get a comparison.
The other side isn't hammered.
That's what I'm saying.
The other side's still smooth.
Well, but this is worst case scenario. So best case is that this side works real good and the other side's even better.
Yeah, but this is our problem side, so we need this side to work really, really well.
They'll both work really well. Honestly, the amount that it's moved, it probably
Let
already
me,
won't rub.
Can you bring it right to the dead center real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, it's hitting the inner wheelhouse now. So if you
We need to raise the
tip-
car up.
if you tip
Yeah, I
the
need to-
head where if you raise the car up a little bit and then you tip the head where this crown is riding right there.
So we
you'll
need to
be able
move
use
that
the
wheel
crown
down.
to
There we
push
go.
Just the
This actually wasn't locked down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That wheel jack with it. So.
That's way better.
Scoop them. That should be right about perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Now you're not on
That inner rib. Yeah.
So now you're just on the lip. So now you'll be rolling just the lip. Which is more what it goes after. The only thing about rolling the lip like that I'll tell you, instead of cutting it off, it becomes like those anti-fornication devices that they stick up inside the gals in Africa. One way only.
Yeah.
So when the tire goes in,
The
it's
tires.
not coming back out the same if it goes in too far. So
Yeah, but we have enough clearance. We won't be.
We won't have a
gotta
problem with that.
check before we move on to the next one. 'Cause that's my only area of concern with it.
Yeah, you have a little bump right back here.
I
Yeah.
have accidentally made it worse by rolling the fenders on the Mazda one time when I used to run 225s all the time.
Yeah, we're only 205s on this, and
Yeah, I'm 205s on it now, but I was 225s all around on it for the longest time. Car's stupid with tires that big. Like they designed it for a 14-inch 175 70, you know, and it's got all this crazy suspension travel. So then when you move to like 16-inch wheels,
it's smoother than my hammer work.
Yeah, it's way smoother than hammer work. It's gonna just be continuous, and it has that structure to,
Funny that it's self-adjusting.
Part of our issue is the strut is actually like not sitting on the stud, so it's moving free inside the chassis.
Well, but once he has pressure on him, he's staying put. God, I hate body work. I really detest body work.
Dude, it's
Like all of it. Painting,
so, yeah, but
sanding,
you know what? The
everything.
end result's always so
It
rewarding.
is, but I just, my OCD drives me crazy. And that's why I'm glad Brian's doing this, because his OCD is about 50% of mine.
Yeah, it kills me if the paint's already cracking. But I'm
Yeah.
like, well, we were already going
It's-
to repaint the car, so I've already had to mentally write that off.
That's
Look.
what I've done too.
I had to like I had mentally, and then also I'm going, oh, and part of it's spray paint, so just
Yeah.
remember that. Like,
This car has
dude,
5
that's looking
different colors.
real good, dude. Keep doing that. Keep going down.
Yeah,
Like, maybe
I'll
back
work
it
on
out
those
some.
areas in a sec.
Yeah, because that's looking great. If we
But
can get
this
it
will be good for
where
clearance.
it would be cool if we could get it to bring it in enough where maybe we can.
The fender, this part, I said just go to this line. That's all the further we need to go. Nothing's touching over here.
Yeah.
The only thing that's
We don't
touching
even
is
have to
right
go
here.
quite as far as
I'm just thinking for the continuity. And
Obviously, yeah, I'm going for smoothness. So if it's, you know,
Right, I just don't want to go
98% out
right
here
there.
and 100% folded here.
I just don't want to do that because then I'll
Oh,
pump
yeah,
back
just
the
bump
middle
out.
thing.
Yeah.
Because that can't happen if you stop short and you're not like paying attention to going side to side. This thing's got really solid quarter panels on it though. So
I think
it's
he's-
pretty hard to mess up rolling quarters on this.
He's
versus,
trying to
like,
hit that spot in the
rolling
back
the
too.
fenders, we're gonna have to be pretty careful. Or, well, we aren't even doing the fenders because they're not grabbing, right?
Yeah, he's hitting back here.
Yeah. I
The-
I think
the
this
wheel
also
is-
rolled enough.
Yeah, see if you can just smooth out that one bump and then it'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
fine on front clearance.
Well, we'll figure out when we're not, because it's gonna make the roads worse bacon fender. It might be a thing that like we need to move the bottom of the fender out an inch. Just to get it to not grab or something at some point.
No, it'll be fine. The fronts
We
aren't.
don't know yet, because we haven't loaded it on a track under a turn.
Yeah,
That's when it's gonna show up. You're
I
gonna-
hammered it. I hammered it really good yesterday. So
Yeah, actually, we should. The fronts will be really easy to do at the back. It's a single layer.
And they're not already at 90. They're already,
well, and if we have this thing, let's just use this thing.
well, because the front, I mocked it up to the front. It doesn't have enough droop either. We'd have to
Oh
unfold it.
God.
So like we should just do the back for that.
Oh, my first text on my new phone, junk spam from a political.
You got a new phone?
Had to. The other one was so full that you couldn't even update it anymore. I kept trying to delete stuff off of it. No matter how many photos I deleted, because there's 59,000 photos in my iCloud, it will not offload any of the stuff from the phone.
Also, your camera looked like it was taking pictures underwater.
Then that was the other problem, was I'm trying to do the photos of the Urus and the Ferrari parts, and phone's like storage full. I'm like, I was trying to go back from, before Anna and I met, before I had kids, to find photos that aren't so important and videos that aren't so important to delete. And it's like, a lot of this stuff is for my business. I can't delete this. So that phone is now just a freaking
Hard drive.
because I
There you
had
go.
the free phone upgrade from my T-Mobile for being a customer for 12 years and being on that iPhone Forever plan. So I was like, well, I guess I will
That's
go do that.
plenty in the back, I think.
Actually, during Black Friday, I
Yeah.
already had bought a case for the phone I knew I was going to get.
That I can't
I got
see
a
that
case
edge
for
as well as I can
20
see the
bucks
other.
for
Oh, I mean, I think it's That's fine. I can try to get it a little
That's
bit.
fine. I'll buy it
hold it
now.
over
even though
more,
I don't
but
have a
clearance
ton, so
wise
I've
will
had
be
the
good.
case for
Yeah.
around 4 months.
Maybe just smooth it out and it should be all right.
Yeah, I think clearance wise everywhere should be fine.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
lip is way up now.
Like
This lip was what was cutting it. So if it's
Same.
up out of the way,
Same number though.
Hmm?
Same number. And
Oh, okay.
And then now that phone is set up with just the shop number, so that it's basically just a hard drive and a shop phone.
so yeah, this is a lot of back and forth and checking. And then also, since we're going to repaint this, we're not too worried about paint.
Start playing with
So please don't. And so if you're doing paint, you want to be more careful. You want to keep things
We
warm,
gotta stop.
go slower.
This
Why?
crown needs knocked down. It's starting to suck this end right here. It's got.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. it
Well,
will be.
where's the body hammer?
Well,
Let me just
we
see if
can
I
be done with
tap
it.
that crown down.
Well, that's actually, that's just paint.
Actually, this little plastic guy's beautiful. I like this guy. This is a nice PDR hammer.
So Brian, I found some RPF ones. 15 by 8 plus 20
Yeah.
with like ones.
Oh, that's nice.
For $1,000.
That's
Doesn't OBL.
That's a really good deal.
I know.
What color is it?
They're like, but it's kind of cool because they've got yellow accents.
Oh,
On this car is so thick. I
You
lost
want
it.
them a different
You
color.
can just
like
gently
this.
tap until you watch
Little
the
details.
crowns disappear.
Really nice.
I got. I actually just ended up taking all of them off. The gold wheels originally come with the red, which
Really?
didn't match my car very much. So I had black ones on it for a while, and I just took them off because I thought it was cleaner without them.
He looks okay from
It's-
this edge.
Yeah, it's definitely moved where now
And
this
you also
is
have a
smoother
big
up
chunk
here.
of paint.
Yeah. I know that this is all gonna need blocked anyway, so I know it doesn't need to be perfect. I just didn't want it to have such
A bump,
a
yeah.
heavy cup.
Blister.
Yeah. At least now down here, it's like right at that body line, so it kind of looks intentional.
Clearance wise, will be definitely good.
You're okay with that, Brian? You think we're done?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're good.
Okay.
The way it's bent up, like we probably gained like at least half of an inch.
This 6 millimeters.
It's a quarter of an inch.
Oh yeah, that's not going to cut the tire at all.
Yeah, the angle it's at too, like it's smooth, like it would glance off, and it's not too aggressive.
Right.
where it's
It
gonna
would
catch.
it would just slide past. It hopefully
'Cause-
wouldn't cut.
Basically, like this area is the only area that we care about clearance.
Yeah, and this is where it was cutting.
Yeah.
Because we weren't bottoming out on anything else. So. Okay.
All right, we can just do that to the other side too.
Guess we're okay. There's only one way to find out, right?
Yeah.
And this should give us
I
all
would
of our
like to do your baseball bat on the front too.
all of our suspension. Well, we can go grab food and you can just grab the bat.
Yeah, I got a place we could grab food.
And then when
Between here and there. Just take one part.
yeah, we'll bring this car off the lift and roll those with the bat, and then get Brixie's car up here.
Oh, and we can grab some string while we're at the shop too to do his alignment.
Sure.
Do you have a laser
Got it?
level thing?
Yeah, measuring.
Yeah,
Got a
you
couple
the
different-
Bosch one that does all crazy like 6 different directions, kill your eyes type stuff.
No.
No,
Uh,
what's that dude do? Is he an angle gauge
He's a-
type? He
yeah,
does it in 2
protractor.
directions.
Digital.
Laser
then-
2 ways.
This guy does that.
He likes to go both ways. This one, or no? Ooh, that one. Hey, wait. Can
And he's
you?
magnetic. So this one, you turn them on,
Oh,
4x100.
Brian. And then
Rega Masters. They're cheap, but then he said once cracked.
Okay.
How do you crack?
yeah,
a
this will
fucking-
work. You got jack stands, right?
yeah.
2. You got 2
4.
more. 4. Okay. Yeah, I got
6.
string. We got a laser thing.
Actually, I have 8 jack
jack
stands.
Brian,
stands.
I don't need an exact like.
No. That's the thing. Is like Kev's like, this is not going to be exact. You're never going to get close to the laser.
Are you trying to do that strut right there?
Yeah, I got it.
Why don't we just lower the car and then it'll push back up?
Yeah.
Oh, and we got to do a castle nut on that side too. I just have that temporary nut,
Oh,
but it's all right. It's Loctited on there right now.
we can get to that before the race.
Oh yeah,
Are you putting that on the
on the nut. Yeah,
Oh, on the nut.
it's not that much weight, so.
Funny thing is, Ray, you know,
All right.
Oh, have I thought of one other thing for the car.
What else?
Should replace the braking clutch pedal rubber pads on it.
Are they rough?
They were kind of. I mean, they're like rock hard now. They're not rubber anymore.
Oh, they're petrified. But they're.
Wouldn't be anyways. Replacement ones are like $15 total.
Oh yeah. If you find them, send me a link. I'll order a set.
I found that that coupon that I found before for those tires is so good too.
Oh yeah, send me that. I'll get those tires ordered.
That puts them under 600.
Yeah, this works really well, man. For what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be fine. I think we'll have enough clearance to account
Yeah.
for various tires and stuff.
Yeah, if somebody's 205 is a little bit wider, we're still going to be covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. That's quick fender rolling. This fender obviously has had previous damage, so it was kind of weird. But we actually smoothed out what was damaged before, so kind of getting halfway there. We were not careful with the paint because this is all going to get repainted. We're not trying to be careful with the paint, but we should absolutely have clearance. That whole lip, the lip inside, got folded up underneath, so he's not going to cut the tire anymore. And even if the tire does go up against him, he's just going to slide back. He's not going to get cut on the sidewall. So we should be clean on that, and hopefully it didn't push us out too far up here, which I don't think it did.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, it didn't blister over here. This is all. Yeah, this is a dent repair that is okay. So yeah, we'll tap this up with some just some paint. We'll sand it down, get some paint on it.
Can you give me those two nuts?
Yeah, it'll
Do you know
keep.
what the torque spec on these guys is?
I don't have it off the top of my head.
I imagine it's not super high.
Yeah, I want to say like 25 or whatever. So we'll do both of them when we'll do both sets when we do those. Yeah.
Just do this on the ground.
So we get just some basic paint on here to prevent corrosion until it gets repainted, like actually goes to a body shop and gets repainted. And we can still race it and not worry too much.
After this race,
Probably with
Jackson Pollock on the car for this race. Then
you want to do Jackson Pollock? We can do that. Yeah, it's when I go to Florida, it'll go to the body shop, and then I'll come back since the cars are going to stay up here.
Oh, where are you gonna leave it at?
It's going to get stored somewhere up here. Just we do so much stuff at Mid Ohio, Pit Race, all that other stuff. It's easier for me to just drive the truck up here and haul it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So that's the plan. We'll finish the other side. I can't really bring the camera there. You guys can't really see anything. Plus, I'm gonna be in the way. So we'll call this one a good one, and hopefully you guys saw how kind of easy it was to do the fender. This was kind of a complicated fender, but rolling fenders not that hard. If you want to flare them out, you can use that same tool, but it's going to take a lot more heat. And it's going to take a lot more time, and you'll probably jack up the paint. So be really careful with that stuff. We'll do the front ones. We're gonna go. It's almost 1, so we'll grab some lunch after we do this other side, and grab the baseball bat, and then we get Scott's Mini up here. So we'll come back with another YouTube live with Scott's Mini when we're doing the steering stuff and the suspension stuff. So thanks everyone for hanging out, and Don't forget to show someone that you love them today. Give them a kiss on the cheek. Give them a kiss on the nose. Hold their hand. Give it a squeeze. It's really important, okay? All right. Thanks, everyone. We will catch you after lunch. Cool.